Right, hello everybody. Welcome to Desk Cry Gaming. So I'm in Tabletop Simulator, got off work, and I felt like playing Magog, which I had a really fun time playing him the other night on Tabletop Simulator. I figure I bump this up to Standard 2 Expert 2. So it's going to be harder to stun and confuse him. He'll have steady, and all the minions will have steady. Acceleration also. And then you got the Expert 2 and Standard 2 cards. Which will make it really hard. We're going to run Protection Wanda and Scarlet Witch and Justice Colossus. And I think they have very good synergies together. And I'll explain why. What's the 12? So Wanda, her Hex Bolt, if it's a triple or higher, she can put a status on a character. So that means she can put Tufts on herself and Colossus. So that's really nice. Plus she has magical shield, I think, which again prevents 3 damage, which again can help with this scenario, not take damage. So both very good heroes, I think, for him. But again, Standard 2 Expert 2 is no joke. It's definitely, if you want to test yourself. Oh, we have to do one random Mojo Scenario pack. So we're going to do that. Some dice. Let's go to the modulars. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left to right. 1 to 6. We get 2. We go fantasy. This part gets +1 hand size, but acceleration, which is actually not bad for Wanda. Then we got the trolls. Goblin. So this guy does more attack. Fetch quests. It's a surge. Play that card for free. Woo! Put this card into play. So it doesn't really do anything except it puts a side scheme out there with quite a lot. But if you want to get this down, you get rewarded for it. So it's pretty cool. That one's really interesting. Okay, so very cool. Modular, we're going to put that in. And we're going to just look at the setups. They're on the booing crowd. So yeah, I am liking this scenario quite a bit. I just like the mechanics of it. And it also stops the dreaded chump blocking meta that's like very I'm not, I know people have heard me complain about the chump blocking meta, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing for the game, but it's interesting. That's why I kind of like Standard 2 Expert 2, because the chump blocking meta is not an automatic thing on those difficulties. And then this scenario, obviously, it neglects chump blocking altogether. But I kind of think like the meta, for me, I want the meta to be balance where, hey, Maurice, where, you know, there's not one particular strategy that is like the best strategy. That's why I feel like Standard 2 Expert 2, it balances it out where if you take too much time, cruel tensions can come out. Even if you're built, the villain can do crazy stuff, dark dealings. You have boost abilities happening more often, more negative. And so that's like kind of my thoughts about it. But I do like when the developers go into the game and kind of change those mechanics, and they force that standard meta such as chump blocking and stuff like that, where you can't really do that. And I like the way the Mutant Genesis did with Project Wide Awake, Sabretooth. They all kind of changed the meta slightly. Marie says all 3 scenarios are fire. Spiral is my least favorite out of them all. Oh, really? But it's so much fun. I'm curious because I kind of got that with most reviews out there that I saw. People didn't like Spiral that much. I don't know, because if it's she was hard to kill because she would teleport and stuff. I haven't played her, but just Magog. I just played Magog. I'm waiting for my physical to come in. Fantasy Fight is sending me my second shipment of it. The first shipment got lost. I had to wait 2 weeks for them to take action. Now they are. So yeah, eventually, guys, I will get the Mojo Pack. I am actually pretty excited for it. So I theory craft this play here, and I looked at Wanda, looked at Colossus, and I thought, man, they make a good team. More importantly, they make a good team versus Magog with the tufts and stuns and all that. But this is going to be on Expert 2, guys, so it's going to be harder to stun him and confuse him. I think Spider-Man's also a good candidate versus him. Webbed up, backflip, those are all super good. So how it's going to work, if he gets to 10, he wins. If we get to 10, we win. We're going to shuffle. Player 1, I guess I'll have Colossus go player 1. And let's just say the game in case something happens. So Marie says, I like her, but she's not favorite out of the 3. Okay, you're talking about Spiral. I think the saving grace for her scenario is that her health is low. Yeah. Right, so Colossus is going to be our first player. And I know you always want to go 40 hand deck with Colossus, but I want to have fun this game, so I went with a little bit bigger. So Blindfold's awesome. Again, she just gets way more money on like harder difficulties. Expert 2, Standard 2, this is a money card right here, because you really, it allows you not only to kind of prepare yourself, but also maybe get rid of something like a Cruel Tensions or something. So we definitely want to keep her. We got Muscles. We got Skill Investigator. So a bunch of good cards. I guess we'll mulligan these 2. And then we got to armor up. So we could even go into our thing. So we're going to do our setup, which is basically get a Organic Steel. Okay. And then every time you start, you got to shuffle. Marie says, how often do you go 40 cards? I think I hit the 42, 43 more times than not. So Drax, Colossus, they have a key card that makes their hero 10 times better. Dweeb Teeth Mastery and Iron Will, I think it's called for Colossus. And the reason why you want to always go 40 with them, because you want to go through your deck as quickly as possible to get that card. And obviously the smaller your deck is, the mathematically the faster you're going to get their key card. I'm saying with those type of heroes because they dramatically get better once you get that upgrade down. But again, I want to test cards out. That's why I'm a little bit over 40. So that's his hand size. Going into Wanda. So Black Widow key card for us on Expert 2. We definitely want to get that down. We have a Warp Reality, which is unfortunate. You don't really want to draw into that on your opening hand. We have a magic shield, which is actually pretty important. I want to build with Scarlet Witch. So we'll mulligan 4. And yeah, there we go. So let's start with Colossus. Now the question is, do we keep armor up to flip? Don't know if I want to do that. Let's first play Blindfold. So Blindfold's going to hit. Look at the top 5. All right, so let's look at these cards. So we've got a boost ability, discard 1 card from your hand. So this is what you want to do, guys, when you're playing. When you do this strategy, when you can see what is in front of you, you always want to check each deck, each player's deck. If they're going to deck out on their following turn, then you're going to get that player's going to get an encounter card given to them before the villain phase starts. So obviously, start of the game, we don't have to worry about that, but that's something you always want to look in when you play, say, Blindfold, because you might not want the first card as an encounter card. So he's going to get 2 activations, which means these would be his 2 boost cards, and then he would get encounter cards. So right away, we don't want Slug Out. It's a Surge where it's going to exhaust us and take 2 damage. So that's pretty bad as an encounter card. So Colossus is player 1. He could scheme for just 1, which is like nothing. So we're going to get rid of Slug It Out. Then it's going to go to, he'll get a Dark Dealings, which isn't too bad. And then you got this one, choose a non-wild resource type. So power, physical, or genius. Then each player draws 2 cards. Each player must discard each card from their hand with the chosen resource. So if we said power, all the powers are gone, but we basically draw 2 cards. So where this card could really wreck someone is like if you're playing like a Wasp who loves geniuses. Sometimes with Wasp you have all geniuses, so you have to actually choose a resource type. I wonder if this is possible. Say you have all geniuses and you choose power. Can you choose power even though you don't have power in your hand? Because it just says choose a non-wild. So choose a resource type. So if you don't have a particular resource type, that's the one you want to choose. Then each player draws 2 cards. Each player must discard each card from their hand with the chosen resource type. So I think it doesn't specify that you have to have, just says choose a resource type. Doesn't say choose a resource type in your hand and then do what it's saying. So I believe you could actually just choose a resource that you don't have currently in your hand, which is, so this is actually helping the players in my point of view. We don't have long shot in here, by the way, so it's a little more harder because long shot's also really good. This is nothing we got to worry about, but he's only 1. He's very low on. Oh, but you know, yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so we're gonna keep these like this as the order. So up there. I think I don't think there's like a strict ruling on how you have to. Like, I think as long as you did this effect, I mean, if players say, oh, you got to put it back on the deck, you don't want to, I mean, you could write the cards down on paper and stuff like that. Like, I just do it like this, that we know that's the order left to right. So this starts at 2 on here. Thor for 2 with Blindfold. There you go. All right, so I don't think we're going to armor up. And we'll go for that and that. And we'll just call it a day. All right. And then we'll play Black Widow. I want to get her out. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, Black Widow, and then play Supreme Sorcerer. Now I could use my superpower siblings here. I would discard 2 and draw 2. But then I have to play those cards, so I don't want to take the chance. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna chill. Because I know what's coming, and it's I'm not too afraid of what I see there. So we're both gonna chill out. We're gonna use, because we have full intelligence, we don't have to worry too much. Now we got the money turn right here. You got your Chaos Magic, get an Avengers in for free. You got a Nightcrawler. All right, so, and we can throw, yeah, it's too bad I didn't put a Skill Investigator over here first. Okay. Goes up 3 because of Formidable Foe. He's going to scheme on Colossus 2. Oh, right. Then he's scheming on for 4 here. Oof. So we'll have to Black Widow Dark Dealings, I think, if we don't want it to pop. Yeah, okay, so 4 goes to 9. And then player 1, counter card, and counter card. All right. Do I have a Genius in my hand? I do. Oof, I really want to play Queen Carrier. But Mansion's better. So we're going to reveal that. And so here's what I'm thinking. I could use Black Widow to get another card. Thing is, it could be a Cruel Intentions. It could be anything, which would be even worse. And I mean, he's gonna pop it. It's not like game over for us. I mean, it will bump it to 4 on here. He has to get to 10. I mean, yeah, it's not great popping this, but if this surges into something really crazy, I'll be in trouble. So how badly do we not want this? I mean, do we want to take a chance? I'm gonna play Chaos Magic for this. See, if I don't do the cancel, I could do Mansion plus Queen Carrier, which is huge. It builds me. So you know what? I'll just let it go. So 2. Oh wow, he didn't even pop it. That is extremely lucky. Okay, that was unbelievable luck. He gains Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. Though he got that, which is pretty nasty, but 1 away. So we're gonna get this now and choose a non-wild. Right. So is it just me, or is it me and Colossus? Choose a non-wild resource. Oh, affects my teammates. Okay, now I understand this card. Each player must. Okay, so I would want to look at all our cards. So I only have 1 power here, and he only has 1 power. So I think we're gonna pick power, right? Because got a physical and multiple physicals. So yeah, we'll pick a power. Then each player draws 2 cards. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we have to discard that power. So power and power and power. Okay, so actually I think that helps the player, to be honest. You know? Oh, he needs 20. Isn't it, if it's 2 player, isn't it 10? Oh no, you gotta flip it over. Right. He needs 10 to flip it. Okay. And then he needs 20 to win. Right. Okay. Yeah, I was misreading the card there. You are correct. Okay, so we're gonna have a pretty good turn here. We do have Super Sibling if we want to, but I think Magic Shield is great. All these cards are great, so I'm not gonna do it. I am gonna flip to Scarlet Witch, do Chaos Magic, Avengers Mansion. So play the card, ignoring the cost. So it goes in, discards from the top, so it's worth 4. So we would discard these. Seriously, all the bad cards. We got rid of Shadows and Total Annihilation, so I'm a happy Descry right there. Also, by the way, I might be doing a Tony Tales Tabletop Simulator game down the pipe, so that's going to be really cool. I think what we'll do is do this and play our Magic Shield. And we'll Thor for 2. Thor for 2. Mansion Colossus. Wow, we got his armor up. Okay. It's too bad I couldn't do Organic Steel. That's a good card. I'm going to put a Skill Investigator over here. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Agent Coulson. Let's get a Spycraft. And then we're gonna go play a Spycraft. Thor for 2 and Thor for 2. So actually I don't even want to jump armor up because I don't. Yeah, I'll just chill. All right. I mean, yeah, it's at 3. Well, it's gonna go to 6, but we have a skill investigate, a Spycraft, you know. So I think that's good. We're gonna go 6. So Iron Will is taking a long time to come up, but and we got Desperate Defense, which is pretty good. All right, goes 1, 2, 3. Player 1, he has Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. Oh, he has 20 health. So 3 attack. We're gonna Desperate Defense here. Let's do, just looking at what to spend. Guess I'll spend Magic Shield to Desperate Defense, going to 4. And it's a 0 boost, so I defend against that, ready. And he schemes. You are confused on Colossus. Oh, you know what? I didn't put whatchamacallit for 1. I didn't put I don't think I put the upgrade, what's it called, where you have to get 2 statuses for Colossus can get that card. I forget what it's called. So Homesick comes, we're gonna exhaust, get out of the game. Insight, Pearl. It brings in Juggernaut, which if he just comes out, he just has Stalwart and Toughness. I have a Molecular Decay to get rid of him. So I think that's fine. I want to save my Spycraft for, you know, something really... All right. We're going... We're exhausted. Studio. There's Iron Will. So I want to play Wiccan and I want to play Iron Will. So let's first do Wiccan. Thor for 1. Pull this out and we'll get rid of his tough. All right, and then I will request a card and then play Iron Will. All right, heal Thor for 2. And Scarlet Witch needs to do a lot of damage, which I think she can. So 1. Just wait, thinking to myself here. 1, 2, 3. Molecular decay. Doing 5 to him, and then I look at the next 2. 6, 7, 8. Yep, right on the money. I'll throw it for 2. And we will flip. And I think we'll be okay. I don't have... Well, I have a magic shield. I think I'll stay because I think we will be fine. We got a magic shield. I'll stay. And we got preemptive strike, so should be fine. Okay. Colossus is chilling this whole time in Alter Ego. Heal Scheme. I can Chaos Magic that. 1 sec. Chaos Magic. All right, so here's the ruling, guys. Okay. There you go. All right, go get a Band-Aid. Oh, chocolate milk. Okay. I might have to take a quick... before I do this, I got to get chocolate milk to my 3-year-old. So here's... I want to go over this rule because it might confuse some people. So... I wanted to change the boosts, right, with chaos control. When boost icons on the counter card would be counted. So we're just focusing on boost icons. Discard the top card of the encounter deck and count the number of boost icons. It doesn't say count the number of boost icons and abilities. We're just focused on boost icons. So this was my original thing. Now, if the original had a boost ability, we would actually do that boost ability because it's from the original. But because we Chaos Magic this, the next card we get only counts the boost. We're not counting the ability. So we actually only get a 1 boost and we ignore the ability because it's the second card from Chaos Control, which is awesome because we get... This is the worst card to get on Expert 2. You do not want to get this card. Even on a boost ability, it's bad. You get an extra face down counter card. So... Gotcha, bitch. We definitely got him there, and then he just goes 2 on that. So that was awesome. And then he's gonna boost attack Scarlet Witch, and I'm gonna step back. I'll be right back. I have to make a chocolate milk 2 minutes for my 3-year-old. All right, we're back. So Descry had to go make a chocolate milk, and I did it. Wow! Made chocolate milk for my 3-year-old. Okay, back to the game, back to the action. We got Magog attacking Scarlet Witch. We do have Magic Shield and Preemptive Strike. Now, I might just not, because I'm not going to be... Magic Shield this. He has 3 attacks, so whatever boost he gets, we can just Preemptive Strike it. So I'm going to take it undefended. Oh! The boost, guys. So, watch this. So, preemptive strike, we're allowed to see the boost card when it's flipped up. When a boost card is turned face up. So, we get a quadruple 4. And I'm just going to pay a resource to do it. So, preemptive strike, we do 4 to him. It's not an attack. We bypass retaliate. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The 3 damage is going to hit her. When a friendly character would take any amount of damage, discard prevent 3. So we prevent the 3. And that was definitely thug life right there. And then we go in counter phase, and we have a Spycraft plus a Black Widow. So this is just going to go through the deck and put a minion out, which isn't bad. There's 6. So we get Contender. And he has Villainous. Yeah, that's his force response. We get counters when we defeat him. He's 14. We're going to just throw this. This will represent his health. 14. And go into that. Now that so here's another thought. Okay. So here's, guys, when you get into these really crazy difficulties, this is where you want to check the discard pile. So we got a pretty badass card, which is Ruination, which is really crazy because think about it. Insight, that's 1 threat on the main. You put out a side scheme, then you put 2 additional threat on that side scheme, and any other side schemes are out, plus another 2 on the main. So the main's going up by 3 alone for sure, plus a side scheme with 2 more added to it, or adding more if there's side schemes. So this is a really bad card. And if we look at the discard, we have 3 cards left. So it's actually, I think there's two crowd, pump the crowds up, I believe. I think there's 2 of them. So, and there's also a side scheme from the mystical modular. So I think I'm gonna Black Widow this. So yeah, we're gonna Black Widow. We paid a genius with Queen Carry. Good combo. If you're running Black Widow, if you're an Avenger, you can get the Queen Carry, and then you can always proc her every time. So we're gonna get another card, and we get Slipping Sanity. Now, there's only 2 cards left. So, and we're at 7. So we're just gonna do the bottom card because discard the top 5 cards. So we're just discarding, but we only have 2 left. So we discard 2 only. So we're going to do the bottom. For each ability, you're going to add 1 to the main. So even if you got both abilities on both cards, it still doesn't pop. So, okay, that goes up by 1. Another 1. Okay. But we deck out and we get acceleration. No, that's the one, I'd say bad thing about Wanda is she does rack up those accelerations. So, all right. So we go Wanda, and I have Jocasta, which is a pretty good thing to do. We're gonna draw a card. We're gonna play Jocasta and play my Armor Best, and I'm gonna put down a shield spell. So I'm a mystic. When I would take any amount of damage, I just straight up defend all of it. So we're gonna thwart for, he doesn't have tough over here. Oh, well, I have that. So the other thing, I did have molecular decay. I could have set up playing Jocasta. We could molecular decay, and that might be a better choice, so we could delete this, and then I could flip to altar. So I think that's what we're going to do. So instead of playing Jocasta, we're going to play Molecular Decay. We're going to target him. So 5 damage plus... Oh my gosh. And I could Chaos Magic this, but it's a 2 booster, so that's pretty good. But that's a lot of damage. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. So she almost single-handed killed this person. Down to 3. We're going to throw for 2 and then flip. And then I'm going to use my studio. Go through almost my whole deck. Okay. We're going to meditate to put X-Jet, which we can. And then I will flip, get a tough. I got muscles. Let's go 1, 2, still fists. We kill him. And we place 2 ratings on challengers. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So he goes away. And I'm then going to go 1, 2 under surveillance plus an Overwatch. All right, let's just, and I'll thwart for 1, and we do 2 with Wiccan, and I'm just gonna thwart for 2. Maybe Coulson. All right, so I deck out. I will get extra counter card. And over here, I think I'm getting close to decking out as well. Oh, wow, there's all my Hex Bolts. Okay. All right, goes up 1, 2, 3, 8. The cap is actually 16. He will scheme. 2. We'll attack Colossus, and I'll just take it unoffended. Yeah. We're gonna trigger target acquire, which stops deal yourself 1 face down boost card. My tough comes off. Iron Will draws me a card, and there we go. Counter phase. So starting, we get Shadows of the Pass. I'm okay with that because I can use her side scheme to my advantage to do more damage. So I'm actually gonna roll with it. She comes in, and then these come in. So also gives us more cards to put in there. There's some shadows in the game, guys, that aren't, they can somewhat help the player. Like Wasp is a good example. Like her shadow encounter set is like one of the easiest, and it like it makes the encounter deck easier because her treacheries in that set are so so minor that it's almost like a free get out of free jail card if you get one of her cards. And she keeps getting shuffled back in the deck. Wasp's Nemesis, which is a 1/1. I mean, it has guard, but still, it's kind of funny. So we get Dark Dealings. So he'd be 2. So go to 12. So I think we allow him to do Dark Dealings. We might pop it though. I mean, he has to get a 4 booster. I think Rune Nation's out. It's the Dragon card is the only other card that could do us in here. So I'll say yes and deal 1 damage to each character you control. Give the villain an additional boost card. So... Oh, wait a sec. Oh, we don't... I forgot we had this out. That changes the math on it. It's too late, though. Okay, I think we're good. So this would be 2, 3, 4. 5. Because the one more... Because he gets this. Okay, so... Barely survived that. Oh wait, we have one more. This has Surge, so I'm okay with that, to be honest. Let's get another one. This one doesn't have Surge. Has Toughness. The minion takes 1 additional damage from each card with a printed. Genius. Well, that's actually good for us. We can put 1 ally from the discard pile into play. All right. We're gonna go 1, 1, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta exhaust. Okay, exhaust. Now we do Crisis Averted. 6, bounce it off. Watch. Take that off. Skill Investigator. I'm going to flip and put back, I guess, one of those cards. Use Studio. All right, so here's what I can do. I could play Blindfold, which, I mean, a lot of the bad cards are out, but Total Annihilations are in there. So I think playing Blindfold is the right play. Blindfold. Okay. Well, before we do that, we are Hex Bolting, which means we're going to eat up all the cards that are coming out. So actually playing her would not be ideal situation because we're going to be hexing. So in that case, playing Organic Steel would probably be better. And just hold on to Blindfold for next turn. All right. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to draw a card. And I'm going to throw Dauntless out and play this. Use Agatha. Look at the top 3. I'll keep Unflappable. And I don't remember Scarlet Witch having 4 Hex Bolts, but I guess seems like a lot. Yeah, I mean, I got this from the Tabletop Simulator. Okay, so we're going to flip, and don't want, everything has steady as well. Okay, flip over. 0 scheme on this guy, so that's not bad. Minion only takes damage from cards with a printed physical. So unfortunately, that guy's going to be... All right, let's go 1, 2 for her crown. And I'm going to play a Hex Bolt. So we look at discard 3 cards. All right. So we can't do damage. This would remove 2. I could crest this to do 4 damage here. And then just kill. Yeah, I think that could be it. Although this is getting quite high. I don't want Luminous. That's pretty bad though, the extra activation. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna crest this down to 0. So this is doing 4. We're gonna give ourselves a tough. I'm gonna swing on this kill. All right. I'll just hold on to my Inflappable. All right. Extra encounter card. Nice. Armor up. Okay. So, gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna activate. I'm gonna armor up. I get a tough. I'm gonna let it hit me. And that is a lot of damage. Oh, does he have piercing? I don't think so. No. Yeah, if he had piercing. Whew. All right, that was a lot of damage. I lose a tough. And then these guys are just gonna hit me. So I draw a card. 1, 2. Okay. All right, and then he's gonna attack Scarlet. I got a tough. Additional. And tough comes off. All right. Spycraft. So get another card. You are confused. Place 2 threat on the main. 4. Oh no. We do have more counters on Challenger. So we could Spycraft this because it's gonna pop. If we put 4 on there, it's gonna pop. But then it goes back to 0. Buys us some time. Because these could be bad encounter cards. You are confused. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. So yeah, we have more. So yeah, it's the question is, do we Black Widow this? But then we're at the mercy of these cards. All right, we're gonna let it go. We'll lose that. It will pop. All right. And goes back to 0, I think. Get Juggernaut. And a Gang Up. So we're going to get another card. Magog attacks you if you're a defense against attack and takes no damage. Place 2 rating. Okay. So I can't. I'm going to take damage on this. Because he's got 4 attack, and I have 3. So unfortunately,
Mom, David will have the hair.
what did he do?
By the hair.
David, come here. What did you do to Joshua?
Touch something and then it fell on the wall.
He said you bopped him on the head.
I didn't bump him on the head.
Well, he said David, and then he touched.
He fell on the wall.
No, I heard you. Go downstairs with him. Go downstairs, Joshua. Oh, gosh. All right. So he's gonna get another 2 counters. We're gonna defend. Chaos Magic. Oh, fuck. Crest. I think. Wait. All right. I see me for 5. I go down to 5. All right. That's fine. So that was ouch. That was painful. Okay, go downstairs. What is that? Okay, throw in the garbage. Okay? Throw in the garbage. Thank you. Alright, so that was pretty nasty that round, but we survived. Going to draw myself another card. Okay. Definitely want to do Hex Bolt. 1, 2, Hex Bolt. 3 cards. All right. First, we're going to give him a tough. And then I will crest this to 0 to deal damage and then draw a card. Okay. Well, Chaos Magic, Molecular Decay. We deal 5 damage. Oh, wait, there's only 1 card left. Ugh. That's not great. You know what? No, I could do this. I could bring in Polaris, give him another tough, and he can just Made a Rage smash him. Yeah, let's do that. Polaris comes into play, and we discard. Good choice. But yeah, that counter accelerations are going. She's gonna give him another tough. So he has 2. And I am going to then play Unflappable. Flip to alter. Look at the top 3. I guess take that to put these at the bottom. And then I'll just play target acquire. She's a power. So we're gonna take tough off here. And that will be it. All right. Now he's only scheming for 1. So I feel like, don't feel too, I actually want to get rid of him. I can overkill this guy and do a ton, avoid retaliate. So that sounds pretty good in my book. So let's go Made a Rage, lose a tough, gain a tough. Doing, we're 3 attack plus 6, 7, 8, 9. Overkill 8 damage. Avoid retaliation. So
No, that's a lot of damage.
and that was a wait. Oh, I need a no. Hold on. I need a physical to kill him. It only takes damage from cards with a printed physical. Okay, no, that doesn't work. All right, so then we're going to, I guess, smash him. So he goes back up. We'll kill him and do one. Yeah, that's one we'll do. And she's doesn't have printed. I wish she did 1 damage, but she does not. That guy's annoying. He also has retaliate, which is really annoying. Just trying to think to myself. Okay, let's play the focus. I could steel fist this guy just to get him out of my way. Do I really want to do that? All right, let's do that. Kill. And I'll trigger the stun confuse even though I kill him. So I draw another card. And I want to play blindfold here. So, but we could flip to alter. I can put back a card. Put back armor up. And we'll do that. Steel fist, okay. Let's throw that on the main and then play blindfold. And look at the next. Hit the jackpot. Got cruel intentions. Okay. So, she'll be getting a lot of scheme. I just want to get rid of that. So that would be my... Are we decking out? No. That's a lot of scheme though. But it's at 0. So I think we're fine. And then... he was scheming a lot, but there's nothing I could do. Okay, fine. And then we'll just keep her. So let's... Hoping for armored up. No, we didn't get it. But that's fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 2 more schemes on Wanda. 4, 9 schemes. 2, minion 1. Counter card. Oh, I have Black Widow. Reveal that. We'll Black Widow. And get another card. Plus 2 ratings. Oh. Fear and altar. Okay. Attach to any each card you play 1 additional resource. Okay, we just got exhaust hero. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's do that. Studio. Still fist. Okay. Flip back. We're gonna exhaust to get this discarded. To get another tough. And I'm gonna do some stuff here. So let's do titanium muscles plus that to do crisis averted. Go to 6. I'm gonna go that to do steel fists, doing 5. I will lose some toughs, so retaliate plus trigger steel fists. So I would lose 2, but they gain 2, so I draw 2 more. And he gets, oh, he's stalwart. Okay, so I'm not gonna trigger the second one. So I don't get armored up. And yeah, that's on 1. Okay. I will then do bulletproof to ready and lose 1, but then organic steal it. Okay. I will swing for 3 over here. I would like to want to armor up again. So oh, but I all right, bulletproof protector ready. Draw again. Okay. Do another 3. Flip back. Put in the organic steel. I don't know why that's exhausted, because I couldn't have done that. We're gonna use that. Then I'll pay 2 and organic steel. Okay. Throw for 2 on here. Boom. All right, we got this figured out. Agatha. Let's go Quicksilver. Put these on the bottom. And we're gonna draw a card. Go 1, 2. 3. 4. For Quicksilver, I can do siblings and draw another card, but I kind of like my hand right now. All right, super siblings. Oh, we discard 2. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, 5 health is fine. Actually, we'll heal. He kills Juggernaut. We can ready with him. All right. Yeah, it's enough. Go put it downstairs. You drank a lot. Let's go. I want to hold chaos in order. I could chaos magic here to get it tough. But then, yeah, so let's go 1, 2, Chaos Magic. 2, 3. Okay. So I can Cress it to get a tough, which is pretty nice. We'll do 2 damage. It avoids retaliate. Cress it, get a tough. Remove 2. And he's very close to dying. Or I don't get a tough, I draw a card. And I can flip them. Yeah. So maybe don't get a tough. Instead draw a card and decrease the 1 to do another 2 damage. And then I will do 2. She dies from the retaliate. And then I will kill him. And I believe these would come off him because he's killed, so no more retaliate. And we gain counters here. So it's going to be... goes up by 2 more. So 1, 2 per player. So 8. And then another 2 flipped over. And then we got to put in a force response, put in the challenger. He goes back to 20. We deal ourselves face down and counter cards. Each player. Now wait, do I do this effect first? Force response? Force interrupt.
Wow.
I think force interrupt is before force response. Or it could be wrong. Where is challenger? There he is. Okay. Engage with the first player. So yeah, we go over to here. But now he's a lot weaker. And I will just play a magic shield. All right.
A little bit spicy.
So things are looking good. We have 2 cancels because we have Quicksilver out plus that. So we're getting a lot of encounter cards. So this is pretty good for us. And he decks out, so that's another encounter card. So this is the time to hold on to those cancels, which I was trying to do. And we got a lot of damage here, so we're getting closer. All right, so goes up 7. I'm an altar. We have an armor up. I think I just want, I'll let him scheme here. Chaos magic it. Which is a little bit better. So 3 plus 1 for minion, 11. Okay. He'll attack me. I do have desperate defense. I'm going to use Hellcarrier to play Desperate Defense. So 5. Okay, so I'm going to have to Magic Shield that. Because that's hitting me for 5, 6, 7. So I would have to Magic Shield. So Magic Shield. And I ready Unflappable And okay, so that was pretty crazy.
Wow.
And now counter card and counter card. So a lot of encounter cards don't have a spycraft, so I'm a little nervous. That's for treachery, and that's encounter card. Okay, this is not bad to get, but it's on the cheering side, so 1 additional, so it's at 10. But we have an Overwatch, so I'm not. Place 2 rating counters. Okay. This flips it, which each player draws 1 card, so it actually kind of helps us a bit. And next evolution, which is gonna help Scarlet Witch do more damage. We're gonna cancel that. We'll go. Wait, Chaos Order. When a treachery card is real from the counter deck, cancel its when reveal effects. Deal the villain 2 damage. So cancel 2 damage. Try again. Oh, and I killed that minion. I didn't bring an ally out. It's okay. It's pass. This gains Surge, so we're going to cancel it. When a counter card is revealed from the counter deck, cancel all of its effects and discard it. Discard cards from the top of the counter deck equal to the number of boost icons on that card. It has none, so we'll just go Milano and Warp Reality, and it's canceled. It cancels the Surge too. All right, so I am going to do some damage here. Now we're at 12. We gotta get to 20. So let's do the math here. This guy's worth 4. That would put us to 16. This is worth 2, goes 18, and then if we kill him, well, actually, we just have to kill Challenger and kill him, and that would put us, because 4 and 4, so that's, yeah. Well, no, wait. Yeah, that's 8, and then we have 2. Okay, so we win just by killing them both. Okay, I have a Meta Rage, so I think what I want to do here is molecular decay him. I don't think we could do, I mean, we might be able to do 14. Let's do the math. Let's check discard 9 cards. I don't want to straight up kill that guy. So there is a Ruination left, I believe, which is a 4 booster. And so there is that. So say we get a 4 and a 3, this bumps it another 1, so that'd be 5 and 4, which is 9 plus 5 is 14. So I could actually end up killing this if we got that, but I could crest it to make it 1 less. So I don't think we're gonna get that. I highly doubt it. So yeah, I'm just going to molecular decay this guy, and I will chaos magic that. Now this gets boosted. I'll crest it, so we're getting 4, 5 with crest, 6, 7 plus 5. It's 12 damage, so he's down to 2. And I believe we can win here. I'm gonna draw a card for him. He's just gonna go 2 and then another 2 and get discarded. I'll go 1, and pretty sure we're just gonna win here, so we'll just stay. And let's go studio. Yeah, definitely got enough damage to win here. So we're just going to flip back, get a double tough. We're going to swing in for 3 on this guy and made a rage. Going 12, 13, 14, 15. We proc our toughs. They all stay. We draw 2 more. So how much are we doing? 12, 13, 14, 15, minus 2, 13. So we kill him, then we do 13 overkill, and then that's going to bump us to 20. Boom. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a ton of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage. Gotcha, bitch.
That was fun, and I'll just briefly talk about, you know, this game a bit. So I made it look easy, but I want to point out a couple key points that I did, and I think that helped me. I mean, he was coming slowly back, but I'll explain why I think, and I challenge people to try this. Go into Magog, do Expert 2 multiplayer, and let me know if it was a walk in the park. I mean, I made it look easy. I mean, I'm playing 2 very strong heroes, Colossus and Scarlet Witch. But I think what gave me success was I did utilize like the spycrafts the target acquires. I utilized Black Widow when I need to. Like, I had the ability to interact with that encounter deck quite a bit. Scarlet Witch also had, we did a lot of chaos magics. We put toughs out. So I think I played very smart with these heroes for this scenario. The second part is I held on to 2 cancels when I knew where I was going to get a bunch of encounter cards because we flipped them. So that's another thing I think that helped us because we canceled a whole bunch of tempo from the villain. Blindfold was a game changer. We were able to know exactly what was going to be thrown our way, and it allowed us to do double alter ego and not have to worry too much. I think he only popped the main twice or once or twice. He did get that card that says like when you're an alter, he gets 2 counters. So that did happen. But I mean, ultimately, I think I played pretty flawlessly. A little bit of luck, but I played very smart. I don't think it was, oh, Descry, you played S tier heroes and that's why you ruffle stomped Expert 2. I don't think so. I honestly, I think if I like to see other players play Expert 2, Magog, and you could be Doctor Strange if you want, but I don't think it's a walk in the park. I don't think he's the hardest villain, but I think he makes you have to deck build because I think on Expert 2, tough is like way more important because you can't stun him as easily. He has steady, then he can get stalwart with attachment. So I think it minimizes some of that meta against Magog, although tough is still pretty good. But even on Expert 2, Standard 2, he has total annihilations that can do multiple attacks with overkill. So he has Slug It Out, which could potentially take your tough off, but it's only 1 card, but it could come out on a boost. But yeah, tough is his weakness. If you're running the tough game, Magog does not do well against tough because pretty much all his cards, like the only card on is Slug It Out. That can get you on a boost ability, which could, wreck your day. But yeah, tough is your friend. So I think if you really want to beat this scenario, maybe on Expert 2, Standard 2, you got to run the tough game, which Colossus has that built in. So he was like a great pick for it. And then you had Scarlet Witch was able to create toughs. So really good. I'm going to end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. This one was an interesting one. I'll see you on the next one. And I am trying to mix it up like live plays and tabletop plays. If I'm kind of lazy or, you know, don't have enough time, I just kind of gravitate to tabletop. I will be only doing two-handed solo on tabletop, and the reason behind it, originally I was thinking I wanted to do it solo, but it's just too much doing it live, shuffling, a lot of concentration on the table physically, where tabletop simulator, I just hit buttons, it shuffles, everything's there, like the whole hand size is there, less picking up, putting it away. So I just think it's easier if you're going to solo. Two-handed on tabletop is very easy to do. But I am looking for content creators. If you're a content creator, you want to play with Discry, I could do tabletop simulator, or we can do physical. I prefer physical if you have a camera, and I have a good template set up for physical. So, which gives me to my next thing I want to say is I am planning to do, like when I do multiplayer games, physical, to have both like videos for each hero to come out on each side. So even doing whoever I'm with, I'm going to try to make it more interactive in that regard. The thing is, I have to prepare for those games, because I have to do a macro for cards that come out, that show the image, that play the video, or I got to press buttons on a Stream Deck. So to get those games to look good like that and to have those interactions, it's a lot more, it involves me doing more time, and I have to kind of plan for it. But I will try to do that, because I think that's what makes my channel a little bit more stand out from the rest. And I think most people like that. So keep it locked. Thanks guys again for watching. Again, I want to know your feedback. Leave comment, like, subscribe. Again, putting likes on my videos and subscribing will help boost this channel, which will give me more motivation to make it better, to do more content. And also, you know, if those likes aren't getting put up, less people are going to see my channel, less people are going to see the video. So I want to kind of, you know, grow this channel. So again, I thank you guys for watching these videos and liking and commenting. Keep it up. Let's do this. Let's grow this channel. Thank you. And now I'm going to say goodnight for this one. Have a good one, everybody.